is, man, I remember I had a whole bunch of guys in the league that I liked, that I used to try to steal stuff from when I was hooping. And I was like, it wasn't so much for me to be a fan of Kobe. I had to dog Vince Carter or dog Allen Iverson, or I didn't
Right.
grow up like that. That came with the Skip Bayless era of reporting.
Yeah, like I remember like my guy, because my guy was a McGrady guy. So he would always be like, TMAC was better than Kobe. But it wouldn't be like, oh, like, man, TMAC sucked. It would just be you bigging up your guy more. It'd be like, man, Tracy can shoot that. Man, Kobe had 50, nigga. What are you talking about? I don't care about no Tracy.
That was the debate. That
like
was
Tracy
honestly, it seemed like that was a real debate, though. T-Mac was
gonna
nice.
be like, man, Kobe would have had 100 if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you wouldn't go talk
put
about
Kobe on
McGrady.
Orlando, dog. I'm sorry, he's doing the same thing.
Never
Put Kobe
did I
without
say,
Shaq,
like,
dog.
even Iverson. I just hated when people said Iverson was better. Or some people try to be like, man, it was at one point Vince Carter was better than Kobe. Or Iverson was the best player in the league. I'm like, man, not with Kobe in that mug, he wasn't.
I love Iverson, because Iverson always respect Kobe. I love Iverson, bro.
Well, VC made me mad because I thought he was going to be my favorite player when he was in North Carolina.
And that's crazy. Even speaking of that team, how did that team not win the championship?
Because their coach is overrated, just like Calipari overrated. I keep saying, like, if you look at the people that Dean Smith and God rest his soul, then coached over all them years, why he ain't got more NBA champions? I mean, no more NCAA championships. Look at it. Go look at his roster and look at the NBA Hall of Fame.
He only got 82 and 93, right?
Dang.
Yeah, he got the one with Mike and the one with the and then the one against the Fab Five.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, he got two. Yeah, North Carolina ain't won. They ain't won. Oh, they did win, but not with him.
When Sean Mann was there, right?
Nah, that's that was Roy Williams. Roy Williams got him 3.
Roy Williams, yeah. He coached a lot of good players on.
Roy Williams, them Kansas teams was nice.
That's for sure.
That's the only thing I hate about college now, man. Not to bounce around, but I remember those guys talking about those teams, and you were shocked that all those NBA players on that team wasn't winning a chip. You get what I'm saying? Like, you will be shocked that Stackhouse and Rasheed Wallace didn't win the chip, but they played together at North Carolina. And they bought.
Yeah, and Jeff McGinnis was on the team too when he went to the NBA.
You said who?
Jeff McGinnis went to the NBA too off that team.
Yep. So that team's solid. You even look at a team like that went to the Final Four that didn't win it, but Cincinnati had Corey Blunt and Nick Van Exel on that team. These are NBA players we're talking about. So when I'm watching college now, because these guys keep going one and done, they're leaving when they can't really ball like that because it takes them 3-4 years to figure out in the league. So these guys that still don't know how to hoop is getting their ass kicked by these grown men that's been in college for 3-4 years. And they done added an extra year with the COVID year.
Yeah.
So even look at someone like this. If it was the 80s, and I got to give that era its flowers, even though I hate that they hate on this generation. But if you look at those college teams, man, imagine if Kevin Durant just did 2 or 3 years. And just imagine he did 2 years like Shaq did at LSU.
And get another 5-star coming in.
Could you imagine what Kevin Durant would have been doing his second year of college?
It wouldn't have been fair. But that's why.
Yeah. I watch every single game at Texas for real.
So I don't believe in the one and done rules. I don't believe if I could leave high school and join the Army, then I should be able to leave if I'm good enough. Right?
Yeah.
However,
I
think that any agent worth their salt should never take on a client that's not going to be a lottery pick that's leaving early.
Yeah.
If you ain't going to be in a lottery and you trying to leave early, I can't represent you because that's stupid.
Facts. Like some people can use college to build their profile.
Yeah, Steph needed college. Dame needed college. Kawhi needed college.
Yeah. Same with Steph. Like I couldn't imagine him even as good as he was at Davidson.
Yeah.
But I couldn't imagine Steph being in the league at that time.
No, heck no. And his daddy, and that was the advantage of his
He
pops.
was
Like,
like a high
nah,
school
we ain't doing this,
student.
bro. Go back to school.
He
Nope.
left as
Right.
a junior, but also he learned how to play, and he learned how to play with lesser talent, and they played on a hard schedule. So
You remember that game? You remember that game where they didn't care about guarding nobody? They just put 2 people on Steph?
and they still won by 30.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. They giving up
Yep.
layups.
So like you look at it, I think that's just the only thing I don't like about these younger players. Like, who's in the league now?
They just hooping. They
Like
just hooping.
Jaden Ivey. I wouldn't mind seeing if it's someone like Cade. This would be Cade like junior year at
Yeah.
Oklahoma State.
Yeah. But
Like, he's injured
Yes,
now,
bro.
but imagine how the type of prospect he's coming in now if he's on
yeah.
these
I
teams.
think if they would give these guys more security, less of them be so apt, like less leave, because then you start treating them once they find out they worth, and then you continue to try to treat them like they don't know what they worth. Then they like, well, then I'm bouncing. What am I here making you rich for? And then I might get hurt.
But I
And then
say
you
this
know,
because I know it's 2 different sports, and I know you did both, so you can attest to it. But even look at someone like Justin Fields, right? He still played 3 years at Ohio State. I mean, 3 years in college. He played he split time at Georgia, and then he was at Ohio State 2 full seasons. And I troll him, but this is his second year now in the NFL, and we're still talking about how far the speed is beyond and what he's catching up to, but he's been showing ability. You get what I'm saying? So how many years of high school is he removed compared to someone like who's hooping right now as the number 1 pick? Paulo being only 2 years removed from high school.
Ventura, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man, it's a
Imagine if he was still
like,
that
do
good.
you get what I'm going with that, Deon?
Yeah, no, yeah, it's really one of them things where a lot of these guys, they just be in a hurry to maximize their potential.
True.
Because it's hard to get to year 20 in the NBA if you play 4 years of college ball or even 3 years of college ball.
Some of them college players, they only doing 13.
Right. So you get LeBron and Kobe and KG. You like, dang, they got this 20? How did they do that? Oh, they didn't waste. They feel like they didn't waste 2 or 3 years of college. But you're right. A lot of these guys would be better off maturing wise, both physically and understanding the game, if they didn't just bounce so early.
What about this, right? This system, and it still may burn you. But what you think about a way that, like, let's say right now, right? This was last year, and you knew you had a chance at Vic Wembanyama. You get what I'm saying? Or bump it. Let's just say LeBron, the type of prospect we thought he was coming in. Y'all hear me on that?
Yeah, I got that.
What if it was 2002 and Houston just says, no, I don't want Yao Ming. I want to draft that 11th grader. Would it be different if they can draft them and be able to stash them but still keep the rights? Like sort of like how the Celtics had with Larry Bird.
Baseball.
Well, baseball do it.
So I'm like, would that be better? I just feel like development-wise for these guys. Still being able on a rookie deal, and maybe you get an incentive of coming in now the next year with some reps instead of just having to do a rookie year sitting, getting your ass kicked, trying to figure it out.
Yeah. They need more options. You're right. They need more options because at the end of the day, the kids want to do what's best for them. And if I'm looking in the league, or watch this, if you hoop in a pro-am, right, and you killing Zach LaVine or somebody like that, your brain is going. Everybody's going to be able to tell you that you can't go to the league after that.
Yeah.
So, but if they had options like you get drafted by the Yankees, that don't make you lose your eligibility. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get drafted to the Yankees, you could decide to stay another year of college or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah, like
And you just
perfect example, Anthony
yeah, they should do it like
Davis.
that.
You know, Dame was the rookie of the